Yo, what up fam? SeemlyTuber back at it again. Alright, listen up. Because the gaming world just got put on notice. A massive anti-Steam censorship petition just hit a huge milestone, and gamers are winning. Plus, Nintendo just revealed their secret weapon for dominating the market. A brand new PS5 exclusive is looking fire, and we got some sad news about an OG MMO. Prepare for it. Wild mix of community power, sales goats, and fast-paced action. You already know the drill. Stay till the end, cause we're breaking down all the tea on the biggest drops in gaming. Let's get it. First off fam, let's talk about a community that's not taking censorship sitting down. An anti-Steam censorship petition has surpassed 200,000 signatures, dwarfing the original pro-censorship one. No cap. This all started after Valve purged hundreds of adult games from its digital storefront in mid-July. After a write-in campaign by an Australian activist group, the activists claimed they only went after the most extreme fetish content. But gamers are fighting back, saying fiction is not reality. Now, here's where the drama gets spicy. It's a full-on blame game. MasterCard initially broke its silence, denying any direct responsibility, but a spokesperson from Valve later revealed that MasterCard communicating with payment processors, who then cited MasterCard's vague Rule 5.12.7 and risk to their brand. It's like a hot potato of blame, with everyone saying it wasn't me, and indie developers and gamers getting caught in the middle. Your L for game preservation and indie devs. These vague rules, which can be interpreted subjectively, have resulted in Valve and itch.io delisting hundreds of games they worried could get them in trouble. But the good news, itch.io is fighting back. The indie storefront is relisting free NSFW games and is actively seeking new payment partners that won't impose moral judgment on legal content. It's the little guy fighting back against the corporate machine, no cap. And speaking of fighting, an OG MMO, Skyforge, is officially shutting down on October 29th. The MMO lost its PC momentum years ago, and even with console ports, it just couldn't keep going. This is a sad end for a game, and it serves as a reminder of what happens when live service games fail, another one bites the dust. And as I said before, this payment processor thing is this is the beginning. If we didn't fight back here, if we didn't push back, and we don't continue pushing back here, they're going to take this and they're going to do it with other things on the internet. They're going to do it with your opinions. They're going to do it with your political views. And then they're going to tell you, if you talk about this, you're not going to be able to get your money from your bank that has a card that's run through MasterCard. Because yeah, debit cards go through major payment processors. Like, your card may be made by MasterCard or Visa or American Express. And what if they decide, oh, this person had these views online and we're not gonna do business with them? How are you gonna get your paychecks? How are you gonna do this and that? How are you gonna pay your bills if you can't process your payments because you aren't even able to use banks or debit cards or anything? It's the grim side. So we have to push back on these things like this, and we have to be cognizant of when these companies try to overstep their bounds. We have to let them know that we are the consumers. They serve us. It's not the other way around. They don't control us. We control them. We make them money. And we can stop making them money if they keep pushing us. All right, fam. Let's talk about the OG that's still a monster. The old record-breaking Switch 1 continues to increase its numbers, with Nintendo also reporting that it sold 153.10 million units worldwide by June 30th. This console is an absolute beast. The latest update on Nintendo's list of best-selling games is unchanged when it comes to the order, but every game in the top 10 has shipped more units. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe remains the best-selling Switch game by a significant margin of 68.86 million units sold, with Animal Crossing New Horizons maintaining second place with 48.19 million. And for all my Switch 2 fam, the future is looking bright. Mario Kart World is comfortably in first place on the new console with 5.62 million units sold, and Donkey Kong Bonanza will most likely make the list as well. The Switch has a massive library of high quality games, and the numbers don't lie. If any of these numbers blew your mind, hit that like button to let me know. It's a small click, but it helps the channel big time. Now, let's get back into the heat. Alright fam, this next one is for all my PlayStation heads. Get ready for a brand new PS5 exclusive that's looking fire. Lost Souls Aside is a brand new PS5 console exclusive developed by China-based indie studio OT0 Games. The game's combat looks to be a mix between Final Fantasy styling and Devil May Cry action. We're talking fast-paced, flashy combat with a heavy emphasis placed on combo potentials. Players can utilize 4 different weapons: the sword, great sword, pole blade, and scythe, and even switch them mid-fight to create free-flowing combos. The game has been in development for more than 10 years, so you know the passion is real, no cap. The game is scheduled to launch on August 29, 2025 on PS5 and PC. It's coming at the tail end of what will be a busy month for Sony, with Gears of War Reloaded and Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater also set to release this month. So if you're looking for a new fast-paced action game to play, Lost Soul Aside might be the one for you. I've heard about this, I've seen like gameplay of it before, and like a lot of these games I've seen years ago because they announced them so early are finally coming out. It's a good year. It's a good year to be in gaming, bro. Before GTA comes out and then everybody's just playing that, we actually got some games we can play this year. We can just enjoy all of the games that are coming out this year before nobody knows how to play anything else. So fam, we just covered some wild stuff, from gamers fighting back against Steam censorship and a classic MMO shutting down, to the Switch's massive sales numbers and a brand new PS5 exclusive that's looking fire. The gaming world is constantly shifting, and it's keeping us on our toes. What are your thoughts on this news? Are you happy to see gamers fighting back against censorship? Did any of those Switch sales numbers blow your mind? And what are your hopes for Lost Soul Aside? Hit the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Drop your wildest predictions, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow me on Twitter, or X if you like to call it that, at SeemlyTuber1. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay gaming. Peace.